Good morning. My name is Tom Johnson-Medland, and I would like to share with you an occasional poem that I wrote for the historic restoration and preservation of the Zion Hills Cemetery in Columbia Borough, Pennsylvania. The poem is entitled, This Day. This day I grab a handful of soil that lay about your headstone. I squeeze it tightly with honor and an ancestral sadness at your young age, your budding youth. This day I choose you, William Edgerly, private in the 54th Massachusetts Infantry. I choose you from among those gathered. This day my hand and my heart know only the color of valor in the life that has become this soil upon which I stand. There is no hint of skin that hatefully split our land in two, the horror of one people claiming superiority o'er all the others. There is nothing but your eyes, dear William, imploring me to speak for all the lives and all the other wondering eyes they represent, the lives here gathered, both above and below this dirt this day. I have come here today, we have come here today, to hold you up, brothers and sisters of Columbia and the precincts that lay close at hand. Many of you died in that great war that should have never taken place. Others, as the days of your living wore on in somewhat earlier or somewhat later generations. Some were mothers, some fathers, others were children. Some baked, some were ministers or merchants. Some worked the land, some raised bees, others livestock. And still others did the work of that underground railroad we hold most dear. They sheltered the oppressed. I do not know your stories, you men and women and children gathered here today on Zion's Hill, but I can feel, we can feel our kinship in the dirt, the place from which we have all come and the place to which we shall all someday return, whispering songs and metered verses under our breath as we clamor on for glory. You, young William Edgerly, at 21 years of age, never even knew the line he wrote that was sewn into your bones, all the bones of them that died in that ongoing and horrid conflagration at their death. The line about the honor and devotion that has welled up in all us the living, for which you gave the last full measure of devotion. But we hold an empty hollow in all our souls for this angry division we have yet to bring to a close on the American landscape, the still and yet unfinished work of which he eluded, and of which we have carefully been sure our nation has eluded. In our tears, in our grief, and in our shame, we have yet to uncover the means to wash ourselves clean of this division, and so learn to live one people, side by side, in love. We ask you, look on us and whisper the secret means by which we may weave into wholeness the full measure of the cloth of our common guilt as people. Sing gently on the morning light, mutter endlessly in the afternoon rain, and give breathy words in the gloaming of day, that we may know the truths to be self-evident. Truths that enable us to know the true worth of being given another day to fill our lungs above the soil upon which we stand. Show us the entropic truth that as we crumble becoming dirt, we share space with each other in a destiny that is common and one. We hold your tender and hopeful hand, young William, and thank you for rising up in your oppression to give us vision and unity in the battle against what is always wrong. May all you dead here gathered be to us this day and evermore family and loved ones. May you forgive our divisive deeds, show us a more excellent way, a way in which we might spread union and camaraderie with all those at our left and right. A path that leads to understanding and collaboration amid the colorful nature of our differences. A journey towards liberty and justice for each. We enfold our hearts in yours. Hold us now as we hold you. Think on us forgivingly, dear William.